Hello everyone, an update here of a big attack on Novorossiysk that occurred yesterday. I have a new video of the attack itself filmed from on board a cargo vessel parked in the harbour at the time, and it's an excellent video and definitely worth a watch.
Bir saattir sürüyor. Rafineriyi vurdular. Gemiyi vurdular. Rafineriyi bir daha vurdular. Ha drone burada. Oh! Kreini vurdular.
So that was very cool to see. Just look at the amount of small arms fire trying and notably failing to protect the refinery. This video was filmed from a cargo ship as mentioned, and you can see fires are already burning at the oil pipeline, with small arms fire trying to intercept new oncoming drones. We can also see flares launch. At first, I thought these were SAM launchers, but they linger in the air for too long, so these are illumination flares to try and light up the sky and make the attacking drones easier to spot. Towards the end of the video, we see the small arms fire trying its best to intercept an oncoming drone, but they miss, to the surprise of nobody. The drone impacting into some cranes at the cargo pier. At the time of recording, we are still awaiting damage assessment of satellite imagery, but we do have some info. Firstly, NASA firm's data confirms, along with geolocated footage, that 3 areas were hit here. Number 1 was an air defence battery. It has been reported that multiple launchers may have been destroyed here, as well as a stockpile of missiles. This was initially reported as S-400, and they are there, but we also have a few reports saying that a Panzer was destroyed too, perhaps one providing close-range air protection of this battery. I have a satellite imagery of that place to look at soon, one from before. Number 2 is the area we just looked at where the cargo vessel were. This is the cargo reloading pier, where the video is filmed from where the cranes were hit that we saw. I'm going to have a look at the geolocation of the cranes that were targeted in just a moment. Number 3, the strikes on the oil terminal which we saw yesterday. This has hit multiple times, in multiple places, including on the refueling pipeline itself, so this is out of action. Now yesterday, a fire was geolocated to be at the naval base, but so far I've seen nothing more from there since. I think that may have been a misidentification. My best guess is one of the target flares which we saw getting launched landed among the ships there and gave the impression of a fire, as nothing is showing on NASA firm's data, and there's no photo or video or claim of a naval ship being hit yet. I am a bit surprised though. Novorossiysk was clearly an absolute sitting duck last night, so I am surprised that Ukraine didn't take the opportunity to bag one of the missile frigates as well. On this image, just above number 2, you can see a red zone as well. That's just industrial work. It's always shown up on NASA firms as a heat spot, and it is unrelated to this strike. We do have confirmation of one casualty, however. David Copperfield must have visited Novorossiysk last night as well, because he managed to make the harbour lighthouse disappear. Now you see it, now you don't. A surprising target, really. The lighthouse doesn't really seem high priority, but it's still quite funny seeing that it's no more. I can't help but wonder actually if this may have been a casualty of a wild misfiring Russian air defence, rather than Ukraine destroying it deliberately. If so, then the lighthouse would be Russia's only confirmed interception in that attack. This is the Sudzhukskaya Lighthouse at the entrance of Novorossiysk. I like that someone has already given it a 1-star review, saying it's destroyed now. And the 5-star review is now out of date, since it's no longer visible from Alexino Beach. At least, not unless you're going scuba diving. Now the satellite imagery which we have. So this is from before, showing the S400 battery. The image is taken from the 11th of November, so only a few days ago, so expect it to be very similar as we see here. It's not like it's from last year and the launchers here may have been moved elsewhere. The imagery shows 7 5P8 5S2 launchers of the S400 system destroyed here. Sorry, jumped the gun a bit. Deployed here. Hopefully destroyed here is what I'm going to be saying after the next imagery drops in a few days. This was originally an S300 regiment, but it was upgraded to an S400 in order to provide better protection of the port. Guess that plan didn't work out too well, since it failed to even protect itself. Reuters is already reporting that because of Ukraine's strike, all oil operations at Novorossiysk have been halted. Additionally, TUAP support, hit a few days ago, is out of action as well, which means Russia doesn't have an oil loading port in the Black Sea anymore. The only remaining large sea terminal for loading oil is the one at Ust-Luga in the Baltic, and that one is hittable. Ukraine did hit the gas terminal there a month or so ago, so I'm going to stick my neck out here and predict we're going to see a drone attack on the Ust-Luga oil terminal very soon in order to knock that one out of action as well. Finally, the crane that we saw getting hit in the video was one of these shown on screen here, at the cargo terminal of the harbour. Hopefully, it was fully destroyed and toppled into the drink, or at the very least, is damaged enough to render it inoperable. But we need to wait for more information for this one to confirm for certain. I'm sure we will get satellite imagery in the coming days so we can take a look at that. But there's no doubt about it, this port was hit hard. We're looking at potentially an S400 battery destroyed and the storage of missiles. Hopefully, every single one of them is gone. We've got the oil refueling terminal now out of action, including a confirmed strike on the pipeline, and also the successful strike we saw in the video hitting the cranes at the general cargo pier. Unfortunately, no confirmed hit on the ships at Novorossiysk port yet. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now, before we finish, I'm going to play a video from NAFO about the new fundraiser that was started for them, featuring new Sudzhukskaya channel patches, examples of which are on screen now. The donation link is in the description. Big thanks to everybody who helped out so far. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.
We are fighters of the Anti-Aircraft Defense Battalion of the 25th Separate Airborne Syiaslav Brigade. We are reaching out to the NAFO Fund for assistance in purchasing a high-mobility SU vehicle to support our operational tasks. We are deeply grateful to everyone who joins our efforts and contributes. Thank you for standing with us. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
We are Tempest Group of the 3rd Army Corps, and we are requesting a pickup truck to assist with logistics and transportation. We ask NAFO and Charity Fund Help 99 to help us. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!